Hey, what's up, guys? Master with a whoa, super fast mode. But yeah, this is a brand new Battlefield Bad Company 2 Vietnam video, and I'm playing Vantage Point, and this is Conquest. And if you want to play Vantage Point, I definitely recommend playing Conquest instead of Rush. Rush mode, that first base is just it's just not a lot of fun for the attackers. So I find that Conquest is, in general, more fun on this map. The thing that you have to note about this map on Conquest mode is that B is at the top of this hill. So honestly, the first team that captures B usually wins, because it's pretty easy to hold on to B when you have the top of that hill, because the enemies have to rush up the hill towards you, so you have a great vantage point over them, and you definitely have the terrain advantage. So you definitely want to make sure you capture B as quickly as possible when you play on this map, because honestly, Conquest games on this map are usually decided within like the first couple of minutes. But anyway, I have a couple of announcements I want to make before I really talk about the gameplay. The first announcement is that tonight, that is Thursday, the 10th of February, I am going to be a guest co-host on the Don't Revive Me Bro podcast, along with GT and Red Dragons. And the guest this week is X X. And in case you don't know who he is, he's actually a Machinima Respawn director. But instead of posting Black Ops gameplay like most of the Respawn directors, he actually posts Battlefield content and Medal of Honor content. So, definitely check him out if you haven't already. Show your support for a guy who is, representing the Battlefield community on Respawn. And I will leave a link to his YouTube channel in the description. So check him out, go subscribe, and tell him I say what's up. But anyway, like I said before, I'm going to be a guest co-host tonight for this week's episode. And I was actually a guest a couple of weeks back, along with Don't Blink and Spec Ops Delta. And that was a lot of fun. But since we did that podcast, they've actually changed it up a little. So the podcasts are now live streamed. And what that means is you can come check it out, listen to us live as we are recording the podcast. And you can also leave comments, leave questions, what have you, if you have any questions for X, if you have any questions for me, if you have any questions or topics you would like the panel to address. You can leave your comments right there. We will be able to answer your questions and comments as you ask the questions while we are recording the podcast. So it should be a lot of fun. I'll leave a link to the live stream in the video description. So please come check it out. Show your support, and let's have a good time. It should be fun. And another announcement I have is one of my previous montages, actually my latest Vietnam montage, just got uploaded to Hazard Cinema, which is very exciting. I'm very happy about that. So I will leave a link to that as well in the description. Please go check it out and share your support. I'm sure most of you have already seen it, but I would just really appreciate it if you could show your support and show the guys at Hazard Cinema that the Battlefield community is strong. Yeah. In terms of other news, I actually finished my AT4 montage, but the thing is, I'm actually planning on recording and editing a brand new Vietnam montage in the next 3 days. So I sort of don't want to upload an AT4 montage just to upload a Vietnam montage in 3 days. I think that's like, I don't know, I kind of like spacing out the montages. So for everyone who is waiting for my AT4 montage, I do apologize. Please bear with me. Be patient. I'll be sure to upload that AT4 montage probably within the next week and a half. And definitely stay tuned for my next Vietnam montage. Like I said, I'm going to try to finish it within the next 3 days. So hopefully you guys like it. And another thing I need to announce is the fact that I created a Facebook page. And I'm sure most of you know that I've had a Twitter page for some time now. It's twitter.com/massgaming. And I love using Twitter because it's a great way for me to be able to keep in contact with you guys, to chat with you guys, to announce open lobbies, to post which servers I'm playing on, etc. The problem with Battlefield is that the friends list is restricted to 20 people. So unfortunately, I'm not able to add most of the subscribers that I want to add to my friends list. So what I like to do is I often post which servers I'm playing on my Twitter account, and that way people who follow me on Twitter can join my games and play with me. The thing is, I've gotten a lot of messages from people saying that they don't have Twitter accounts and asking if I could, post that information somewhere else. And I figured since a lot of people have Facebook, I would create a Facebook page. So I finally created a Facebook page the other day. I'm going to be posting all the server information that like whenever I join a server and I want to play with my subscribers, I'll post which servers I'm playing on Facebook as well as on Twitter. Also, if you have any questions from me, any comments, if you have any recommendations, if there's like a series or a video or whatever that you want to see me make, instead of messaging me on YouTube, message me either on Twitter or Facebook. That's definitely a better way to get in contact with me. Or like if you just want, if you want me to check out a video that you made, I'm more than happy to do that. Just send me the link either through Facebook or through Twitter. I get a lot of messages from people on YouTube, and it can be hard for me to keep up with all the messages on YouTube. But I'm always on Twitter and I'm always on Facebook, so that's definitely the best way to keep in contact with me. So like I said before, I will leave a link to my Facebook page as well as my Twitter account in the video description. So anytime you want to contact me, anytime you want to play with me, whenever I do open lobbies, whatever, I will post all that information on Facebook and on Twitter. So that's just a great way to keep in touch with me. So that's about it in terms of announcements. And talking about the gameplay, I'm using the Recon class in this video. I'm using the M40 with Magnum ammo. You definitely want to use Magnum ammo with the M40 in my opinion, because Magnum ammo extends the one-hit kill range of the weapon. So, if you use Magnum ammo, it pretty much turns the M40 into the most powerful mid-range weapon in the game by far. And obviously if you know how to no-scope and quick-scope, then, oh, look at that, jumping no-scope. But if you know how to no-scope and quick-scope, the weapon's obviously very effective in close quarters as well. And with the default scope, you can do plenty of sniping at long range also. So honestly, with this setup, the M40, default scope, and Magnum ammo, you're really prepared for every single situation and every single range. So it's just a beast of a gun. I definitely recommend checking it out if you haven't already. And right here, I was actually kind of surprised that they managed to recapture C. So just quickly take out a couple of enemies and then try to rush in and recap C. And I prefer capping C from the side right here, where you can hide behind this wall and capture the flag from relative safety. And right there, if you notice, I was able to pick that guy off. The M40, like I said, it's an absolute beast of a weapon. And in this video, I believe I was running with extra TNT, but I would definitely recommend running either lightweight or extra ammo instead of extra TNT on this map. I'm not sure why I was running extra TNT. There's only one enemy vehicle you have to deal with. Both sides get one tank. So really, you only need the default amount of TNT. You really don't need any more. So lightweight and extra ammo are probably the two best choices. Lightweight especially, because lightweight allows you to quickly rush B at the start of the match a little quicker than if you don't have lightweight. And obviously, the faster you capture B, the better, because if you cap B, you're gonna win the game. It's really that simple. And anyway, we just continue to hold this spawn trap or spawn camp, whatever you want to call it. Unfortunately, this seems to happen a lot when I play Conquest, especially when I'm playing with friends. We triple cap the enemies, and they really can't do much. Major props to these guys, though. They were somehow able to sneak past us, and actually a couple of them managed to start capping B. But when I looked back over to B, like I was considering rushing B and trying to recap it, but I saw a couple of my teammates were at B, so I decided to leave it to them, let them handle it. At this point, we had over a 200 ticket advantage, so even if they did manage to capture B, it wouldn't have changed anything. But my teammates over at B were able to take care of business and get the flag recapped. And at this point, it was a really one-sided match. Like I said before, that seems to happen a lot when I play Conquest. That's why I usually don't post very much Conquest footage, because this happens a lot. I've tried to post or record Hastings and Fubai gameplay, but every time I have a good game, this is what happens. Just crazy spawn traps. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I will leave links to everything that I talked about in the video description. Please check everything out. And you know, come check us out tonight at the Don't Revive Me Pro podcast. Should be a lot of fun. And anyway, my final score was 23-0, rushing with the M40, playing the objective, and getting the job done. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching, guys. I'll talk to you guys soon.
American troops and equipment are rallying in large numbers in preparation to attack and rout the NBA position.